Alright, let's talk about one toy too many. We will be at Akron Comicon. When you walk in the venue, will be the first booth you see, immediately straight ahead and slightly to your right. We focus on original comic art, animation cells, one-of-a-kind pieces that if you own it, you have the only piece on earth, and also rare and or popular vintage toys, going back as late as the 1940s all the way up through the 1990s. We will have Jack Kirby original art, Joe Simon original art, Darwin Cook original art, both commissions and a page from New Frontier. We'll have some classic Marvel covers. I believe we're even going to have a Todd McFarlane cover with Cap, Wolverine, Human Torch, and Spidey on it, I believe. If you have any requests for pieces that you don't see here, or you're looking for something specific that might be tough to find, that's our specialty as well. And in a minute, I'm going to show my partner Marvin. As you can see, we do comic cave design. That's also part of our business. We believe that not only what you collect is important, but also how you display it and how you enjoy it and how you pass it on to the next generation, hopefully. So again, if there's something you're looking for that you don't see here, which obviously is tough to see in a 2-minute video, let us know. We'll track it down for you. We find hard to find pieces all the time. We can also build custom pieces for you, help you display your collection in a way that, number one, doesn't lead to a divorce, and also, again, helps you feel a piece of comic zen in your own home. This represents about a quarter of what we'll bring to the show. I have 30 boxes boxed up, and I still got to do these. This probably represents another 5 or 6 boxes. So we have a ton of stuff, and we hope to see you there. In a moment, I'm going to pass this off to Marvin, my partner, and he can talk about what he's bringing to the show. Anyways, my name's Sean, and I hope to see you there. Thanks. Now we're in the other half of One Toy Too Many's Comic Cave. Actually, it's, as you can see, Spider-Man specific. Marvin Hoover.
Why wouldn't it be Spider-Man? Is there another superhero?
One of the coolest specialized collections I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. As we see here, though, this is what he's bringing to the Akron Comicon.
We got some blueprints for some Rambo stuff.
80s toys.
A couple signed posters.
Alex Ross and Val Kilmer.
Some 70s, 80s stuff. A little bit for everybody, from just a couple bucks up to a couple $100.
Nice.
So it'll be a little bit for everybody. I think between the stuff that I got and stuff that you got, we'll have most people covered.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll have a nice variety of
got a nice
different pieces.
Stack of original art, some sketches,
Rugrats dailies,
bunch of Spider-Man 70s art, some
Frank Miller color guide. Nice.
Color guides.
So you got the one-of-a-kind stuff covered. That's great.
Got some Jurassic Park stuff.
A little bit of
everything gonna be there.
And while we're here, one of the other key components of our business model is our comic cave design. I know you built this room, Marv, and this represents many years of Spider-Man growth, but we were just talking about the importance of presentation. And if you present your collection well, whether they're $5 tins from Hobby Lobby as you start, or $50,000 covers that are one of a kind, if it's displayed well, it'll get a great reaction.
Yeah, I get a lot of positive feedback anytime I post any pictures, and it's not that I have the best collection. I've seen many people that have way better stuff than I got, but I think I present it well. Everything's framed nice, everything's displayed nice.
You got some symmetry, you have a nice mix of hard to find pieces that might take years to find. Like, people don't really see this very often, but that's actually the production mold for a 1960s toy, and the toy itself is super rare, but you've got a one-of-a-kind production piece. Now that's something that you just don't find at the store. But let's say that you don't have that. It's 2010. You haven't bought that yet. You can have a nice filler piece in there, have it displayed nicely, and then as time goes on, you start acquiring the rarer pieces, then you can start filling in and trading off, and the theme can remain the same, but the quality can get better over time. And that's something I've kind of done to build my own collection as well.
Yeah, my collection has evolved tremendously since I started collecting. I've been collecting 25 years now. When I started collecting, I collected everything. 90s toys, 2000, toys from the 2000s. Basically anything I could get my hands on. And then I just realized it was too much. So then I started focusing on 80s, 70s, and 60s toys. And that's where I'm at now.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't necessarily have to feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses, because, I mean, neither you nor I are rich guys, but we have built a connection network of people that collect things like us or things that are similar that we can trade with. And by doing that, when people find cool Spider-Man stuff, they know to come find Marvin. Or if they find a cool Captain America piece, talk to me. Or if it's a, a creator piece, they talk to me. And we do the same. We have friends that collect Hulk or friends who collect Thor, and we kind of keep them in mind as we're out there looking and finding stuff.
A lot of collecting is about timing. I mean, it's someone decides they want to stop collecting and they're selling rare pieces, or you happen to get lucky on eBay or at a flea market. I mean, it's all about timing, being in the right place at the right time.
Anybody has any questions about kind of building their own collection in such a way, or they just like rare toys, they like vintage stuff, they like original comic art, animation cells, we deal in all that, and more importantly, movie props as well. That was from Spider-Man right there, correct?
Correct.
Again, if you have anything that you're interested in, maybe you don't have it yet, but you hope to someday, let us know and we'll help you track it down. Alright, I'm with John Engel from Three Rivers. Why don't you fire away and tell us what you got going on at Akron next month, John?
Cool. We are a 6-store chain out of Pittsburgh. We also run Three Rivers Comicon.
Great.
It's coming up next May. We had our first year last year. Come to it. You can buy your tickets right now at threeriverscomiccon.com.
Excellent.
And we don't necessarily have a specific stock we'll be bringing in Akron because we have so many different stocks. They rotate all the time.
Good.
So it's always a gamble, but
rotation is key.
Yeah, if you today we have some sorted Silver Age that is priced. We have other stocks that are $3 Silver Age, $3 Modern, priced Modern, $3 graphic novels. It really is a gamble as to what you're going to see at the show. So
fresh stock for fresh eyes, basically.
Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of cool new show specials.
Okay.
For anywhere from $1 to $10. You will see all kinds of different stuff.
So anything from keys down to dollar books.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, here we have a couple keys. Like we have a first Galactus, first Black Panther. Just all kinds of cool stuff. First Punisher up here.
Nice.
Things like that.
Golden
and
Age
everything
Cat.
Down. Yeah.
Good stuff.
And then we have a $10 selection over here today. All those books on that wall are $10 a piece. These stocks also rotate into our stores. Okay. And since we have 6 stores, we have a lot of stocks that we can rotate as well too. So come check it out.
Do you know what booth you're going to be at by chance?
That I am not privy to.
Okay, easy enough.
At this moment.
What I'm going to try to do is, for all the dealers, I'm going to try to find out where they're at and then flash on the screen where they're at. So, well, cool. I appreciate talking to you and I look forward to seeing you there.
I won't be there. Our owner will be there.
Okay, what's his name?
His name's Todd.
Todd? All right. Great. Thanks.
No problem.
See you then. All right, I'm at All American Comics and Cards out in Warren, Ohio. Greg, I'll let you kind of do the talking, but kind of want to introduce you, let people know you'll be at Akron Comicon. Do you know what booth you'll be at?
I'm going to be
general area.
You come in take a left. I'll be against the wall to the far left.
The far wall.
Not
okay.
on the inside, but on the other
Easy
side.
enough. Then I'll add the exact location in the picture at the end.
We have 4 booths this year, so I'm going to have 40 feet full of comic, toy, card, Funko Pop goodness. We'll have 25 feet of wall books on display. This is some of the stuff I've picked up just in the last couple weeks.
Showing off the goodies.
Spidey Hunter, Danvers, first Silver Surfer, first Claw, another Spidey 122.
See a first Taskmaster.
Yeah, first Taskmaster, first Morbius, Werewolf by Night, Iron Fist, Defenders, Black Widow, Hawkeye. I got them some labeled too. Inhumans. There's another Spidey 300, first Kingpin. Down on the floor, I've got a nice first Electra, which is a 9.4, and I've got a really high grade 121, 9.4 121 hot book right now, Death of Gwen Stacy, a 9.8 First Infinity Gauntlet.
Wow.
If you get lucky, you might be able to find these in a couple dollar bins, but they're drying up. A nice high-grade First Rocket Raccoon also.
Excellent. Speaking of CGC stuff, why don't you show off what you got to the right over here?
This is the
I'm drooling over it.
This is the Silver Age collection of things I'll be bringing to the show. Spidey 1, 6.0.
Wow. Excellent.
Some of the highlights. 5.5 Spidey 3.
First Doc Ock.
First Doc Ock. Something called the Avengers. A nice 7.5.
Excellent.
Not one, but two Hulk 1s and 5.5.
Yeah, there's something you don't see every day.
These are blue labels also, no restoration, no color touches. They both have white pages, which is even more difficult to find in a book that's 53 years old.
Excellent.
A mid-grade, but for this book, a high-grade Strange Tales 89, First Fin Fang Foom. Really tough book to find over VG. First Wasp in 7.5.
Great.
I've heard she's going to have a movie. Something you'll rarely see. This is the 5th oldest book on the census that's a 10.0. It's Nothing Key, store 156, but there's only 4 books on the CGC census right now that are older than that book that rate a 10.
Yeah, it's creeping up on 50 real quick here,
Yep.
too. That's crazy.
And some book featuring the X-Men.
Excellent.
The X-Men, the Avengers, and the Spidey 1 all came from an original owner collection I picked up about 3 years ago.
Great.
Which I have not really taken any of the shows. I really don't show them off too much because they're personal collections, but
Sure.
and I've got more stuff too in the back. So
While I'm thinking about it, too, the addresses of both your locations, give those right now if you
sure.
wouldn't mind.
The Warren store is 161 West Market Street, downtown Warren, Ohio. And the Boardman store is 52 Boardman Canfield Road, Boardman, Ohio. We're catty-cornered to the Southern Park Mall, right there at the corner of 224 and Market Street.
Do you have a website or do you run off of Facebook?
Facebook, All American Cards and Comics. We also put up our Facebook page for our show next year at Cavelli Center, July 8th and 9th, All American 2017. You can check them out. We'll have updates as soon as we get more stuff from guests involved and other things that we got going on with the show.
Excellent. All right, now we're in the inner sanctum here. Keep
Ta-da!
going.
This is the back room of the Warren store where all the stuff after the shows comes in and gets stuck until the next show. But
Okay.
I picked up recently a nice First Black Panther.
Excellent.
Who has been great in the movies. So that book's always a good buy. This is the second cover of the Sandman from 1939. So this is a rather old book. Not in great shape, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Still 76 years old.
Yes. First Silver Age Catwoman, a nice grade, 9.2.
Great.
Another first appearance. Somebody called the Purple Man. That was in the Daredevil
Yeah.
comic books and translated into Jessica Jones. Wonderful book. Other than that, low grade, but from the
Like
original run of
Schomburg?
Marvel comic
Yeah, it's a
books.
Schomburg cover.
Yep. 58. It's affordable. If $300 is affordable to you, it's not a bad cover. It's one of the best Spectre covers of all time. From 1941. It's a 3.5. It's got some foxing in that, but it's complete. It's unrestored, and it's one of the most iconic covers of the early More Fun Comics runs with Spectre.
By his creator, too. That's cool.
Something unique that I've been looking at getting once in a while. This is the last issue of the Submariner run
the
from
Atomic
the
Age
Atlas.
stuff
Yep,
is
the
pretty hard
Atomic
to
Age
find.
stuff. It's from 1955, and everyone knows that. Well, if you don't, a lot of the comic books from that period, Captain America, that were all canceled in the mid-50s, and then we had to wait till Fantastic Four #1 came out till we got the relaunch of all of
25
those. Of the 40 feet will be our usual comic book display, and then next to that will be 15 feet of these racks with like a walk-in toy store.
Great.
We'll also be having Magic cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, obviously a lot of Funko Pops. I mean, I've got runs of Harley Quinn, which are very popular right now. The Deadpool craze has kind of died off a little bit. It's still a great book to have and try to sell, but we get more requests for Harley Quinn than anything else. If you like the cameo of Mr. Howard the Duck, I do have a first appearance Howard the Duck.
Great. All right, well, I appreciate the insight here, Greg. If you've got anything you want to add, if not,
No, Sean, I mean, I appreciate you coming down to the store.
it's a great store, man.
Thank you. We've got like I said, we've got lots of silver and bronze. I got some golden age. I mean, I can't wait. This will be my fourth or fifth Akron Comicon. It's going to be the biggest display of books and everything that we've ever had at any show.
Awesome.
So I'm looking forward to it. Mike and the guys puts on a fantastic show. I tell people it's the best show in Northeastern Ohio, and I can't wait to be in the new spot. I can't wait to see what Jonathan Knight Center is going to bring. So I'm pumped.
I agree, man. I'll see you there. Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, I'm here with Ben at Carolyn John's in Cleveland. You bringing anything as far as merchandise to the show that's specific? And you got obviously have a full store here, so.
Oh yeah. We don't do a lot of shows, so when we go down there, we mostly liquidate. I mean, like we bring down most of our Silver Age stuff, which we don't have a ton of, but I mean the community loves it down there, and we bring everything that we have backstock of. A lot of the time we're bringing the newer backstock stuff we have, like Marvel Now, New 52 in past years. This year we'll probably bring some Rebirth stuff and the newer Marvel stuff, everything we can judge that people are after. But mostly we just like to be there and be a part of it and have fun and talk to our customers in a new venue, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
And spread the word and kind of be a part of the community, as you say.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, we're close by, but we're not, like, super close by, so it's awesome to just be like, hey, we're another shop in the region. We're a cool place for you to go. If you guys have never heard of us before, we're worth the trip. You know,
yeah.
Definitely. We always have events that come up afterwards, too. Like, we have a big Black Friday sale. We do a lot of fun stuff for Christmas, so we like to spread the word about that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think it was getting close to the holiday season, but you're absolutely right. That's good.
It's a great time of year for a convention because it doesn't fit in with all the other conventions that are happening and sitting on top of each other and stepping on each other's toes around the springtime and summertime. So it's really cool to see people get excited about it this time of year, too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Ben. What can you tell me about Carolyn John's? How long have you been in the community?
I've been working here for a little more than 6 years. June was my 6-year anniversary.
Congrats.
We've moved locations since I've been here. We've started doing shows since I've been here. Everything changes a little bit every year, just more fun, a little bit different angle on everything. So it's been great. You know?
Awesome. Now, in your experience, what's the most popular stuff that you guys usually move through here? Is it newer stuff, indie stuff? What are you kind of seeing?
We love talking about new stuff. Like our new comic table is like our pride and joy. We love having it right in the center of the store. We love when people walk in and they didn't know something was coming out, and we can tell them all about it and be like, definitely something to try, or in all honesty, definitely something not to try. You know?
Yeah.
But we love doing that. We love making graphic novel recommendations. We really dig the new customer who walks in and we could go to the back wall and say, like, look at this whole rack. This is all dollar stuff you can try out. Comic companies make it super accessible. And then we see them back the next week to get the graphic novel and get excited about it.
Yeah, you guys are always packed on Wednesday. It's actually why I came today instead of tomorrow, because tomorrow would be a madhouse. What you're doing at the show? I know you guys mentioned a costume contest. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that? And
Well, every year we participate. Usually our owner, John, is one of the judges.
Okay.
But we always contribute some kind of prize, or, like I said, the participation and just like checking out the new costumes. It's always good. Every year they get better.
Great. Is there a website you guys have that people can go to visit?
Yeah, easy. It's the letters cnjcomics.com. We always post like the previous or like the current week's new stuff and the next week's new stuff. You can email us through the website. We have like our sales and events stuff going on there. Just kind of like fun things to let people know about in the community, or just little like news clips. Yeah, I mean, links to our Facebook and stuff. We're really active on Facebook. We love posting pictures of.
Is it just Carolyn John's or Carolyn John's?
On Facebook, it's just Carolyn John's Comic Shop. Yeah. Winston has an Instagram. We love posting pictures of the cat when he's active and not sleeping, which is 10% of the time. So.
Obviously, you guys take emails or anything like that. Someone's going to hold. Great.
Customer service is our #1 priority. We love making sure everybody who is involved with the shop gets exactly what they're looking for, if we can get it for them.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you at the show, and then ready for next year as well.
We'll be handing out plenty of flyers for all the events we got coming up, so hopefully they'll know about it for sure.
Well, truly looking forward to it, Ben. Appreciate your time, too.
Yeah,
Thanks,
no
buddy.
problem.
All righty.